All right, as we get ready for a special early edition of Monday Night Raw tonight, I feel like at this point that I am just screaming into the void when it comes to the IWC. We had Night of Champions, and I thought it was a really fun and really good show this past Saturday. But it's turned into this whole discourse about things that are, quite frankly, out of all of our control. And the reality is that people are taking moments out of context and running with it as this rage bait, clout chasing BS. Then, on the opposite side, you have other creators who, after getting called out by not only Triple H and Nick Khan, which I can understand kind of ignoring those are your corporate heads, we don't listen to corporate bigwigs, but then Rhea Ripley called you out. And you have the nerve to tell Rhea Ripley she's wrong because you've written some stories on your computer that you've never published ever or ever had anybody see ever except for your own eyes? Storytelling, ooh. No, you don't. It's very obvious you don't. There's so many of you out there that don't understand storytelling. And again, I'm speaking to the vocal minority of toxic IWC. And unfortunately, the content creators that seem to relish in the glory that the IWC bestows upon them. But here's the reality. Let's take the Seth Rollins group, for example. People are saying it's not working. They don't even have a name. They don't even have an identity. Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker are being regulated to bodyguards. Yes, that's the story. This faction doesn't need a name. Because at the end of the day, this isn't a faction. This is Seth Rollins stroking his own ego and trying to control the people that should be taking his job. And right now, he has gaslit them into thinking that he is the end-all be-all who will raise them up, when in reality, he's using his position to hold them down. When that faction falls apart, it's going to be generational for both Bronson and Braun Breaker. But none of this toxic IWC understands how storytelling works, and half the time when their in-headcanon predictions don't come true and their fantasy booking falls apart, they get pissed and think it's the worst booking ever. When the reality is you don't know how to book, you don't know what you're doing. Instead of just jumping all over this, and this is, I'm talking all the way up to like Busted Open Radio, Dave LaGreca even, like, everybody needs to calm down, understand it's a product. You don't have to like every bit of it, but nobody has given proper criticism of it either. Oh, it's bad. Why? I don't know. Get a grip. Calm the fuck down. It is escapism at the end of the day. Let's enjoy it. If you don't like part of it, you don't have to. But let's give everybody a chance to tell their story, because they're the professionals. They know what they're doing.